the 31st of October, the spookiest time of the year. And it is right around the corner. There's always so much to look forward to, isn't there? From brainstorming dark and spooky costumes to trying out new pumpkin carving ideas and, of course, eating unfathomable amounts of Halloween treats, candy, chocolate, and indulging in everything flavoured with pumpkin spice. No matter how old you are or how many times you've been around the block, the holiday simply never gets old. The littlest ones get a chance to dress up and go trick-or-treating, parents have an excuse to sip on a boozy, Halloween-y cocktail, and teenagers probably plan the silliest pranks ever. But amidst the Halloween party games, spooky stories, and sugar rushes, have you ever stopped to wonder about the origin and history of Halloween? You curious? Discover more. Know more. It all began with the Celts, people whose culture had spread across Europe 2,000 years ago. They celebrated an ancient festival called Samhain on the 31st of October, which marked the end of summer, the harvest, and the beginning of the dark, cold winter. They believed on this night the boundaries of the dead and the living became blurred and would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts that they believed would return to the earth. By 43 AD, the Roman Empire had conquered the majority of Celtic territory and combined with the traditional Celtic celebration of Samhain, along with their festival known as the Feralia, a day in late October when the Romans traditionally recalled the passing of the dead. Furthermore, the influence of Christianity had spread into Celtic lands soon, and they eventually combined with the old Celtic rites. In 1000 AD, the Church made November the 2nd All Saints' Day, a day to honour the dead. It's widely believed today that the Church was attempting to replace the Celtic Festival of the Dead with a related, Church-sanctioned holiday, and they celebrated the 1st of November as All Saints' Day to honour martyrs and the deceased, and was known as Hallowmas. Both of these holidays, All Souls' Day and All Saints' Day, were to do with the afterlife, and the Church tried hard to bring more people into the fold. Hallow means holy or saintly, roughly translating to the Mass of the Saints. But perhaps the evening of October the 31st was more appealing to the people, and eventually the Hallows' Eve graduated to the now known Halloween. At first, the celebration of Halloween was extremely limited in colonial New England, but later, as the beliefs and customs of different European ethnic groups and the Americans merged in the 1900s, a distinctly American version of Halloween surfaced. The first celebrations included play parties, which were public events held to celebrate the harvest. Neighbours would share spooky stories of the dead, dress up, dance and sing, and annual autumn festivities became common, and teenagers began to go house to house asking for food or money, a practice that eventually became today's trick-or-treat tradition, whereby the trick part, which at first was supposed to be funny and harmless, grew into outright hooliganism. Trick-or-treating started to get a bit more dangerous than anyone would expect it to be. Give us some candy or we'll trash your house. It was more like, you treat us or we trick you, bully you to get what we want. But the neighbours and the keepers later discouraged the same and turned to children to go door to door instead, to stop troublemaking. By the late 1930s, trick-or-treat became the holiday greeting, and today, Americans spend an estimated $6 billion annually on Halloween, making it the country's second largest commercial holiday after Christmas. For both adults and kids, this became the most fun time of the year, with parties that are Halloween themed and everybody gets dressed to disguise themselves, where they can be somebody they want to be or dress up as their favourite character from movies, books or series, and it only gets wilder, crazier and even more spookier with time. To think of it, Halloween is ironic in its nature, where you mean to spook everyone but eventually end up having fun. It truly teaches us to turn our fears into fun. How are you celebrating Halloween? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications of our new videos. Until next time, keep watching YouCurious. Discover more. Know more.